Hello, my name is Daniel Gonzalez. I am a student of CTT 1 and I am going to answer these questions. Question 1. The transatlantic slave trade was driven by demand for labor. Where and why was this labor needed in the late 1560s and 1570s? Well, the slaves were brought from the west coast of Africa to Portugal, and also the Spanish having brought African slaves of 14 and 50 years onto the Iberian Peninsula. Most of them were employed on urban areas before Spain started to expand its influence to the Americas. Who taught the Portuguese how to plant sugarcane? The ones that taught the Portuguese how to cultivate and plant sugarcane were the Genoese. They taught them how to cultivate this plant and how to extract the of the sugarcane. In which Atlantic islands near Africa did the Portuguese have 100 years of experience planting sugarcane? Most of the islands of the Pacific Oceans where the Portuguese had their experience on the sugar plantation were Madeira, the Azores, and the Canaries, especially the island of Madeira. Question 2. In his article Who Are We? The Challenges to America's National Identity, Samuel Huntington said, people can aspire to an identity, but not be able to achieve it unless they are welcomed by those who already have that identity. Explain what this means by linking it to Chester's life in West. Well, it will be related to Chester's life because West is inspired on his life in his life as an African slave in the diaspora, in which he had met so many people that had asserted their own identity, and he was trying to assert himself, his own identity, but he was unable to do it until he met those people, and those experiences are reflected in West. The protagonist, Martha, had already tried so many times to assert her own identity. Even after struggling so far to obtain that, she lost her family, she lost the love of her life, she lost her daughter, and she decided to try to mend things going west to California to see her daughter one last time. And on the way, she met people that were friends and also had asserted their own identity. The same identity she was struggling to assert, to obtain, and she was unable to do it because of circumstances. And that's why at the end of West, she died. She dies in the care of a person she doesn't understand her, that doesn't know her identity or where she came. But at least that person have that identity, the same identity she was struggling to find, the same identity she will spend so much time to obtain, so much time to achieve it. Thank you very much for your attention.